So if the moon is going to be right here, remember that we're going to look in a straight line through the center of the Earth. So
Erica Wright teaches science.
90 and 270, if you have a quarter moon,
Lindsay Pears teaches math.
Like it shouldn't look like a crescent at all.
And they work in the same classroom.
pass these out to each table.
Like all other core subject teachers in the 6th and 7th grades at Yes Prep North Central, they teach as a team.
Okay. Did any of you have any connections to this poem, or did it make you think of anything else?
While Yes Prep spends slightly less per student than other Houston public schools, the team teaching approach is an unusual allocation of resources that seems to be paying off.
I actually think the team teaching model is amazing. My partner teaches basically the math portion, I teach the science portion, but we do a lot of shared responsibilities. We do a lot of planning together, making sure that we're integrating math and science. Nice job.
Whether it's math and science or arts and humanities, a prime reason for team teaching is the integration of subject areas, which, as studies have shown, results in deeper understanding for students.
It's hard for teachers at first to integrate because they want to teach their own subject and teach it well, which obviously needs to happen. But I think we've learned that kids love it when we integrate. They see the connections a lot more quickly than I think we ever thought they would. And they sort of latch onto that information.
It's waxing because after a while it's going to get bigger, and then it's going to be waning.
Perfect.
Being in a classroom with 36 kids by yourself, you probably go crazy. I mean, there's always someone to help you and to bounce ideas off of, and it's good for grouping. We can do a lot more group work, a lot more centers, a lot more projects where the kids are going to get the attention they need. What else? Miss Knapp?
I thought of those world's greatest boss,
Yeah.
world's greatest teachers.
Absolutely.
We know how important that collaboration is, not only in terms of sharing the workload, but more importantly, you know, if you have hired two people that are incredibly intelligent in a content area, their lesson's only going to be stronger by them sharing their ideas with each other.
I think every single type of poem we can incorporate into the different aspects of community.
Teacher teams meet for 50 minutes each day to strategize and plan lessons.
I think what we talked about with you having them actually write poetry and history is huge. And
It does take a little bit extra time to meet and make sure that our two subject areas are aligning. It'd be a lot easier to just do my subject and stay in that box, but it wouldn't be as beneficial. Why don't I just write the poems for the lesson on Thursday and Friday?
The Yes Prep formula for effective team teaching includes daily 50-minute common planning sessions for teacher teams, lesson plans that require active participation by both teachers, professional development specific to best practices in team teaching.
Okay, so the upcoming week.
hard parts about it, I mean, personalities have to match. I've been lucky enough this year to have a really great team teacher who we get along perfectly, but that's always a struggle for administration, I think, to put teachers together who are going to work well together. And just that there's not a lot of research, I don't feel like, about how team teaching can really work. So we've kind of made it up as we go along, and we've learned every year different ways that we can best use that relationship since we're both there in the classroom.
You said the same thing?
For Yes Prep, team teaching has provided smaller teacher-to-student ratios, deeper student understanding of subjects and connections, and positive examples of successful collaboration.
So let's try to put that into a paraphrase.
I think that team teaching models how you can be even more successful if you can work positively in a team. So it's really cool that our students get to see us every single day interacting, and they also see us outside of the classroom interacting with each other, and they know that just being in relationships and having a positive working environment can help you be successful.
So you're gonna make sure you get even with it and tell me what you see. Good.
For more information about what works in public education, go to edutopia.org.